Okay, well, I guess we're going to go live just like this, and that's fine too. Let's see. All right. Now, hang on a minute. Hang on. Okay, there we go. What? Hang on just a second, guys. Just saying, hang on a minute. My phone's just going crazy over here with some stuff, something. Here we go. Let's see what it's trying to tell me. Okay. I know it's trying to tell me, but that's fine. I think it worked. I'm not sure. No, not that one. Sorry. All right. Anyway, okay. So, like, there's a bunch of conversations about Labubus versus Lafufus, and I myself have bought some fake ones that did not know they were fake. I got them from this thing called Labubu. No, Pop Mart USA, Labubu, and this was on TikTok. All right. So you think, well, you hear all the time, well, the ones on TikTok are real. They're real. Well, no, they're not real. They're not all real. Don't ever think that, because when you start looking at these and you can see the differences between the fake ones and the real ones, if you just pay attention, you really will notice it. But anyway, okay, so the little guy in my picture right there that's showing on the screen is actually a Lafufu. It's not real. Now, take a close look at him. Notice his little ears and how shaggy his little face looks, and his little glasses don't really fit exactly right. But he just doesn't look like, look how rosy his cheek is and all that. He does not look like the ones we found today, which are absolutely real. You can just see the difference, okay? So what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to actually unbox this one that I bought today. My son bought a few of them too. Ryan's over here too, so I'm going to take this down, stop sharing that, remove. There's Ryan. Look, Jack's here with us too. There's Jack. Anyway, we're going to get our little box over here and we're going to show these to y'all in just a minute. So hang on just a minute. All right, now I'm going to unbox this one. We also got little clothes on, so we're going to go over it. I'm going to take this out. I'm just going to do this short thing tonight, just because, number one, when you go to popmart.com, it's really hard to get one of these because everybody's on there at the same time trying to get one of these, and it takes, they're sold out within the first hour, so you don't always get one. I managed to get just one, on popmart.com, and they pre-ordered them, and so it's not even here yet, over here in the box. Okay, so isn't this a cute look? So my little Labubu over here is going to be a female, and this is her little dress, okay, and her little hair clip. It's a hair clip. Oh, that's cute. Okay, little hair clip. Now, you can get purses, you can get any kind of shoes, anything you want for these, you can get them, which is kind of cool. If you have little girls, this is especially cute. I don't have little girls. Maybe I'll get some granddaughters someday. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Yeah. Hang on a second. Oh, actually, I actually have two little sets of clothes. I also have this one. We ended up with two sets of clothes today because we went over there twice. We went to the same store twice. That's how we did it. So here's the other one. I thought this was really cute. Well, I thought it said mom, but it doesn't. It says Minnie. I'm not sure what it says. It says men. Okay. So there's a little pink outfit. So there. All right. So ours is going to be a little girl. Now, in the fake versus the real. Hang on just a second. I'm going to pull this up and we're going to play some of this fake versus the real thing. Okay. Just hang on just a second. Let me go get this and we'll add it to the stage. So just un momento por favor. Okay. Here we go. Let's go here to YouTube. All right. Here we go. Wait a minute. No, not that one. Yeah. Right here. That's me. Okay, I gotta go over and get this YouTube thing. Hang on just a second. Just a second. See, they can still hear us even though they can't see us, and that's okay too. Okay. Okay, video sharing platform. We're gonna go to YouTube. Okay, we're gonna go find us a fake Labubu. Hang on. Okay. So, right here. Why is that working like that? Why does it look like that? Here we go. YouTube. What the hell is that doing? Hang on just a second. This is what irritates the crap out of me. It's right here. It's going to be messed up a little bit. Okay, where it's just plain old YouTube. Look at this. Just go. Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
Yes, website.
What the hell? Where? I'm gonna just get all the way off.
Underneath the bar, there's all search and then images.
YouTube right there. That's what I'm going to. Oh, why? Very interesting. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're going to take this one. She has 2.1 million views. There. I think this is oh my god. See, I can't add it one. Okay. This me. Here.
Oh, I think I did. Okay. I can't even open this.
Why is it not there?
Oh, I can already tell this is
Okay, so there they are.
Oh, the colors are off.
But I'm gonna try to fix this for you.
Wait, I don't even know what. Is this
Talking,
Stacey?
all this other white.
Doesn't look very yellow though.
Chill out.
Oh,
It's over here, you do.
okay.
So,
Can you guys tell the difference between a real and a fake Labubu? Okay, these are from like the mall, like you know those like stands.
The kiosk at the mall?
Yeah.
They had so many too. I was like, oh, interesting. How'd you get all those Labubus?
Literally. These are the fake ones, if you couldn't already tell. I feel like the only reason like you would know that this is fake, the have a seat, is like the texture and the color
So we got the real ones at Pop Mart.
on the website.
And the ones that are fake, they say $30 at the top, which is a ripoff because that's more than a real Labubu.
Literally, right?
Can we just take a moment to talk about whatever this color is?
Are we for real
Like-
right now?
Bro,
Look at the size.
what is that? Is it
Eyes.
blue? Is it purple?
Ready?
Yep. Close
Okay,
our eyes.
that's one you get.
Okay.
You got
Feel
the
that?
real one.
Oh, I think I did. Okay.
I can't even open this.
I wish you could make that thing like normal.
ASMR. Oh, I can already tell this looks like.
Oh, the colors are off.
Oh,
Oh my
look at
God.
this.
Wait, I don't even know what. Is this Stacey? Yeah. It doesn't even look very yellow though.
Oh, okay.
You got it. I'm dead.
Look at his feet.
Wait, oh, I can
He's
move.
all backwards.
Bro, it looks like.
I'm dead.
Look at its feet. Are you serious?
Oh, that's
This
hilarious.
is the fakest. Are you serious? Wait, why would it? Like, I feel
Look at his
bad.
ears, the pretty far apart.
Like, why would?
What's happening?
From afar though, guys. Have a seat.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
Oh my God, did you get the same one? No, wait, you got Baba, right? So look at it. Wait,
Guys,
but I
spot
love-
the difference, real
the
versus
difference.
fake. Can you tell which one of these is a Lafufu?
This is probably the real one, right? This is like a perfect Labubu though.
real quick, as you can see, the stitching,
Wait, is
the
this
teeth, the everything.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Alright.
Wow.
Wow.
Let me stop and go get a different one and show you another one. It's kind of interesting to watch these. So,
What did you get?
here we go.
Wait, did we get the secret?
I'm going to take this one for a minute.
Labubu, labu labu, labubu,
This one will make this stick after a while, too.
labu.
Yes. This one is there a real one over here? Look at this one. We'll watch this one for a minute. Here we go. This one's pretty
Can you
good.
tell which is the Labubu and which is the Lafufu? The real versus the fake? Well, we're gonna learn how.
Where's my
Let's
thumb?
start.
There we
We want to tell the difference based
Like
on
this
the
big.
box, ultimately. And between these
Here.
two boxes, the one on the left is
You
the
hear it okay?
Labubu, the real one. That has the pop mark
This
and
one's
the
the real one?
monsters branding, whereas the Lafufu, the fake one, does not. It also says Labubu right on the box. The fake one does not. The coloring is something people will always talk about. The
I like a little out.
Lafufu, the coloring is always so much brighter. It
It's
also
smaller to be able
says
to
the
see him better,
monsters
but
there on the side. That the
What is his name? I
Lafufu
forgot
does
now. His
not.
name is Hope.
So
This
those
is
are our
Hope.
major differences.
He's a
They
little
made
boy
it
one.
easy for us
You
on
can make him
this.
anything you want him
Now,
to be,
on
but this
this
is little boy.
side, they also made it easy again. They are missing the
This is not
QR
working out.
code that goes to the official Pop Mark website. It's just completely missing. Now on this side, we're also missing the branding, the Pop Mark and the Monsters branding, and we are also missing the verification QR code. So it's a dead giveaway. This one really made it easy. I hear though in some of the newer boxes, they actually do have the QR code and with a fake number. So they're getting smarter, so be careful. Again, here we're noticing the difference in
Wow.
coloring. The Lafufu, the fake one, the colors are much brighter. Look at how bright peach that is on the right of the fake Lafufu box. Here in the Labubu box, I have the little character card. The Lafufu didn't even come with one. This is a nice, sturdy material. It's almost like a plastic of sorts. I've heard some have fake ones, but they're like as if they were printed off a printer. Now, here's our bag. Let's look at the differences. We've got the logo and the Monsters trademark logos. The branding, I'm sorry, I'm going blank here. In the inside of the bag, you can see the lettering.
Oh yeah, look at
Okay,
that.
here is
This is
the
on the Have a Seat box.
Lafufu bag. They do have the branding and the logo, but look at this. They have a Ziploc top. Are they kidding? No Labubu will have a Ziploc top. And also, if you look at the inside, as if you aren't already convinced, you cannot see any of the lettering on the inside. Now let's look at our dolls. This is where it gets real easy. Okay, our heads are pretty stationary with a little bit of movement. Count the teeth. 9 teeth on the real Labubu. Look at how clean the paint is. Clean, it doesn't even look painted. 9.
It's just not shiny. It's
little
really
teeth.
flat. Okay.
We also look at the ears. Look how nice and close together they are. We've got the tag that has the Monsters branding. It's a nice, sturdy clasp. We've got the tag with the Potmark logo and another QR verification code that will take you to the verification area. Okay.
Look
the
how bad
first
that
one
looks.
is
Look how
that the
shiny his face
Exorcist.
is.
What are we doing here? The head completely spins. Look at the cheek color as well as let's count these teeth. What is
He's
this?
wearing braces. They're all gray.
10 teeth? It's the wrong amount of teeth. And look at that paint. It's not even white. It's not.
Look at his
crisp,
hand
and
right
it's completely misdrawn.
Pretty cool.
Now the arms. Oh, the arms look like on the Labubu, it's ready to give you a hug. This one, they're way too spread out, and as well as the ears, way too spread out. This is not so cheap. This is actually halfway decent, but it doesn't have the Monsters branding on it. Look at the tab. No QR code at all, no Potmark
Just-
branding. This one really kind of made it easy, but again, the newer ones may have the branding. Now, let's
look at the
look
size
at the
difference.
head. On the Labubu,
It's
they have
flat.
a nice round back of the head. Nice and round. The Lafufu has a flat head. No rounding,
flat head.
very flat. So another kind of
Wow,
net giveaway.
it's really
Look at that
flat,
arm.
isn't it?
So misproportion.
Oh, look,
I
you
had
can
to
see the
move
little
it out
thing
of the
right there.
way.
See?
This is a fun
There's the
one, but it
hologram.
doesn't work on them all. The UV light test. On the right foot of the Have a Seat, you will get that little UV light to show up there, the branding. Also, the teeth are reacting to the UV light.
Oh yeah,
and
look
the
at that. I
head,
didn't notice that
it
before.
almost looks like there's sparkles within the head. So
Huh.
completely reacting to the UV light. But the Coca-Cola series does
Ah,
not react
look
to
at
the
that.
UV light at all. So this does not work all the time. Look what they did on
They
that
just made a
right
cutout.
to try to mimic the UV light logo, whatever
What do
you
you call
call
it,
it.
Tia?
I mean, are they ridiculous? Does not react to the teeth
Mm-hmm.
at all. It has absolutely no reaction to the head. But like I said, this doesn't work all the time. It does work on the Have a Seat. It does not
go find
work on
another
the
one. Hang on a
Coca-Cola series.
Hang on.
And there you
Hang on
have
just a
it.
minute.
So I hope you get all the Labubus that you want, or if you're buying a Lafufu, it's at least with full knowledge. Enjoy your collection. Come back and see me again.
Look at this right here. Look at the story
Toy Chat
behind
is
it.
not a
Hang on,
children's channel.
Jack.
This video is intended for adult gift givers and collectors. Hey guys, welcome to Toy Chat. This is Max.
And Thing.
So, question for you all. Have you recently noticed a particular fuzzy, grinning critter invading your social media feed, creating huge checkout lines and rapid online sellouts? Or dangling from the designer bags of some of your favorite K-pop idols? In this video, we'll be discussing the lore and meteoric rise of Labubu, inarguably the most famous character from retailer Pop Mart's line of collectibles. From her creation to her controversies, we'll cover everything you need to know about this adorable and wildly popular little monster. Yes, even the Thailand government and royal family got involved with this toy's hype. Whether you're a longtime Labubu collector or are somehow just now learning of her existence, some of Labubu's secrets just might surprise you, so keep on watching to learn them all. If you're new to our channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell for the adult collector perspective on a variety of popular dolls and toys. Check out the video description for the sources used in this video and where you can learn even more about Labubu and the monsters.
Hey,
Pop
Trishy,
Mart
how you
collaborates
doing?
with a variety of different artists for its diverse assortment of characters, which is also why each one sports a unique design style. Just looking at her, you have to wonder, what exactly is Labubu anyway? Labubu is a species of mythical creatures created by artist Katsebo. She is part.
So Trishy, so good to see you. Oh, it's so fun the other night we talked on the phone, wasn't it? I really enjoyed that. We have to do it again. But anyway, so I'm gonna let me show you. I think I can make this over here. Let me see. No, that doesn't work, does it? No. Okay. So tonight we're just kind of talking about these little Labubu things, and I know they're not everybody's into it, and I know that not everybody has little girls or whatever. But the thing is, with these things, you could be ripped off so easily. This is my son Ryan. I know you've seen him on live before because he was on the spray ground. So today, this is what happened today. We went to the mall, and we really went to Bath and Body Works because it was the buy 3 get 3 free deal. So we were going to get lotions and stuff, but there was a little kiosk over there. See, my teen daughter has told me all about these. Yeah, you got to check them out. So we're going to show you today the difference between the fake ones and the real. Now, some people don't care if it's fake, and some people do, right? But I tell you, on the little clothes and stuff that you get to put on them, on a lot of the fake ones, the clothes won't go on there right because they're not made right, okay? Because they're basically, they're fake or whatever. But anyway, it's how it goes. So today we're walking through the mall and we go to this kiosk, and he's got fake ones and real ones sitting on this table. And you're going, if you're selling real ones, why are you selling fake ones? He says, well, because the fake ones over here are $35, but the real ones over here, he was selling it for $69. Now, I know on the website, popmart.com, they're only like $27.99 or something like that. But here's the problem. With popmart.com, they have these, why is it doing that? Look at that. They have these drop sites. Hang on, why am I turning all funky color? Ugh. My nighttime thing. Oh, okay. Well, we're still here. But anyway, I guess it's that. I don't know. They have this, you get on there because they do drops, right? But it might be at 9, it's always at 9 o'clock. It's usually on Thursday night, that kind of a thing. So they'll say, hey, we're going to do a drop at 9 o'clock Thursday night. Well, you log on to popmart.com and you think, oh boy, I'm going to get me one, right? No, because when you log on, there's so many people jammed on there that you may or may not get to get one. And then within the first hour, they're all sold out because they pre-sell these before they make them. That's what the weird thing about them is, they pre-sell them. So then again, you wait another week or whatever. So actually getting one from popmart.com is pretty hard to do, right? I just kept on and on and on until I got one, just one. So today we were at the mall. We decided, well, you know what? My son said, hey, I'm just going to go ahead and buy one because I don't want to deal with the Pop Mart thing. Okay, that's fine. So we bring it home and we start looking at it and comparing it to make sure it's real. And it absolutely was real. The guy was not lying to us. Because, a lot of these sellers will be like, oh, it's real, but it's really not real, right? That happens all the time, too. So with that, we decided we would come home and talk about this. Yeah, it's just really horrible how they do this because it's almost unfair. Because you can have it in your box and you go over to pay for it, and the system's so jammed up, it kicks you out. When you go back into Pop Mart to put it back in your box, it's gone. And you can't pay for it. You can't buy it. It's gone. See, it's kind of ridiculous how that works. But so we buy these things, and so he brings it home and we verify that it's real. Show her yours. Okay. We verify that it's real. And see, we got a little box of them over there too. And then we decide, oh, you know what? Because we verified it's real, let's go back up there and buy another one. So then I decided, you know what? I'm going to bring this over here today and we're just going to do a little short thing about it and talk about it. Because I know a lot of people want to know about the Labubus, but they don't want to they don't want to be embarrassed to ask about it because it is a child's toy. But the thing about this child's toy is it's very collectible, and you would not believe the market for these things. It is just crazy. It's kind of like, remember when they had those what were those little things? Beanie Babies. Remember the Beanie Babies were all the rage? It's kind of the same thing over here because these things really came out with 2015. I think they really came out in 2015, but they weren't popular. And then all of a sudden, the stars started carrying them on their bags, like they would clip it to their purse or whatever, and boom, everybody's buying it. So that's what the really deal is about the Labubu. But the Labubu versus Lafufu is do not order them from TikTok or any place like that. Either go to a Pop Mart store where they actually sell real Pop Mart things, or go to popmart.com and just fight it out so you can actually get one order. Now, I have kind of decided that if I end up with any duplicates, if any of my friends want to buy them for their daughters, I'll sell it to you for whatever I paid for it. It's not a big deal, really. It's not. So we'll just know that in your mind. If somebody wants one, just let me know. And if we have duplicates, we'll be happy to sell them to our friends for whatever we pay for them. I mean, this is just fun for us. It's not really, I don't know. It's just, we work, that kind of it's a little bit, the spray ground bags, because I know he has enough spray ground bags, and I have enough spray ground bags, so we went on to something different. Now we're just going to the little Labubus. Anyway, so I'm going to unbox my real Labubu today that I bought at the same kiosk that he bought his at. I don't know what it is, and I really wish this wasn't so yellow. Hang on a minute. Let me try to get rid of this funky color that's right here. I think it has something to do with the nighttime switch. Just a moment. I know you won't be able to see me, but I am here. Here we go. I think it's the settings right here. It does this weird thing for the display. Yep, there it is. Look what it's done. It's gone over here to some kind of weird night light. I don't want that night light. Change brightness to no. Okay, here we go. There we go. That should take it. Oh, it has something to do. Okay, here we go. So let me go back over here. Now, let me get you. The battery starts getting low. Yeah, it might be the battery. Okay, so anyway, we're going to go ahead and unbox this little Labubu. And I told Mom and it up that I was going to do this today, but I know she's kind of busy and everything, and I know her daughter's probably going to want one of these too. So, it's a weird thing, but it's kind of a fun thing. So anyway, let's take our box and we're going to unbox it. Trisha's going, I came over here for this. I know, but it's kind of fun. So let's make this bigger. I'm going to remove this guy and make this bigger so we can actually see. If I can. How do we make it bigger? Right here? Okay, so we can all see it. Hang on. Well, there we go. All right, now, so here's our box, and I'll tell you something. I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's kind of got this raised feeling about it. Like the letters are raised, and the little die here is raised, And when you shine a black light at this, you'll see like, it's not a rainbow. What do you see? It's kind of like you can...
Holographic.
It's holographic. So all of this writing is kind of holographic. Now, there's a little thing on the top. See this little tab right here you're supposed to pull, and there's a big red line underneath it. So we're going to pull this open because that's how you open them, right? Okay, here we go. Okay, and there's the red line. See, pull it open. Here we go. Well, I don't know what this is. I'm pretty excited, but I hope it's not the one I already ordered from popmart.com, but it doesn't matter if it is or isn't, okay? So here we go. All right, now I'm going to take this thing out of the box. Okay, all right. Oh, looky here. It's love. I think it's the one I'm already getting, so I am going to have the duplicate. But look, that's a little bit holographic too. See that right there? Anyway, okay, so there's that. And, okay, not this part, but wow. I guess I was meant to have the pink one because the one I ordered from popmart.com is love. Okay, so now we're going to open this little bag. You see at the top. It's just the way it's kind of sealed is different, but anyway, see that right there? Look at the state date. Anyway, so, and see the little tear thing right there? So you start off with, because like the fake ones, oh, you're just having a relaxing day. It's fun just to see what, okay, thank you. I'm so glad you came to visit with me. I want you and Mom and it up. We all need to get together again because I want to do that thing on Melanie Gibb and Lori and Julie Rowe and all that. We've got to get that set up. Please get that together so we can all come on and do this. Okay, so because she's gonna get sentenced next week. I think on Friday. I think she's gonna finish for her stuff. Okay, so that chair is open, right? Here we go. Well, let's see what we got. It is exactly love, the one I'm supposed to have. Look how pretty she is. All right, there we go. Now mine's gonna be a little female. Let's look at the bottom. Okay, there's a little feet. Okay, she feels different. Okay, she feels very different than the fake. The fake ones, I ended up with 7 fake ones off of. There it is. You can see I can see the wording in there. No, let me check this again. We get the wording to show you this. The wording is correct on the inside. Okay. So the one I ordered off of there is like that too, but yeah, you can see through it. So yeah, that's correct. And see that is different, right? Because the fake ones don't come like that. Okay, here's her little head, okay? And her little arms are movable and all that. See, her little arms are movable. There's her little feet, okay? Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to see the little holographic thing or whatever because, okay, on Have a Seat, that's what has that. So this was an absolutely authentic Labubu. Now, I'm going to show y'all some ugly Labubus that are actually Lafufus that came off that TikTok shop, okay? So, here's our little tag. In fact, the little fake ones that I ended up with in the TikTok shop, one of them actually says Pour Mart, P-O-R, Mart on the little tag. Not Pop Mart, but Pour Mart. So what I did, I'm so happy it's the pink one. I love the pink one. So what I did was I called my bank and I said, listen, I bought these things and they were supposed to be authentic, but they're not authentic. They're absolutely fakes. And so I went and got all the information about that shop and got a collector to go ahead and verify that they are fakes, that they are not real. And it was like 26 pages worth of stuff that I sent into my bank. Because if you use your debit card or your credit card, you absolutely you can get your money back because you were sold fake items. They are not authentic as they were promised to be. So I'm doing that. But let's go find this picture, Trisha. You're going to be, oh my God, it's so terrible how these things look. I've got to figure out how to go get this picture. So just hang on just a second here with me. Now, I'm going to add something to it. I think I can do it from right here. I'm going to go get an image file. So hang on. All right, here, hang on just a second while we do this. Hang on. Let me see. I'm going to need to make this, move this over here. Here we go. Oh, come on, move over here so I can, oh Lord, it's not going to let me do it, is it? I don't know why it's not letting me do it. Oh, we'll do it this other way. I'll just have to do it like this for my phone. I like doing this, but I don't want us to get disconnected and all that other stuff. So, let me see. What else was I going to do? Okay, so because she is absolutely so, mine's going to be a girl, absolutely so pink. Should we wear, see how pink this is? You're not going to really be able to see the clothes on her because she's so pink. But if we put this one on, look at this one. We'll put this one on. It's a little bit lighter. You can see it better. What do you think? Okay, we'll put those clothes on. I know that clothes aren't a big hairy deal, but I mean, that's the whole thing about these. It's really made for children, but.
I just got loyalty.
Oh, good for you. Okay, so he gets loyalty. Okay, maybe I have the wrong one. I don't know. I thought it said, what does it say, Ryan? What does it say? See if you can see that. I might be wrong about that, but I think.
You do have love and your boy Spark.
I know. All right, little Jack. Okay, y'all. Now, come on. Look, little Jack is laying right there. Okay, we all know how Frenchies are. So Ryan's having little issues because, Jack's doing Jack things. But anyway, so we're going to put these little clothes on. Did your little thing open up? Is it Velcro? No, you got to pull it over. Okay, I'm going to pull this over here. And then I'm going to show you this picture of the most horrible, fake, really bad. You're going to be shocked at how bad it is. Yeah, this is not Velcro. I have to pull it over. Okay, that's fine. Still get it in there. All right. Of these fake ones that I got. When I first got the box and I opened it, it did not, see how this one came in a box and a bag and all that? When I first got these boxes, I opened this little bag and it was just a brown generic box, and they had shoved it inside this little thing, squished it all in there, and the little, thank you, Jackie is so cute and cozy, he's my love bug, but they had shoved this little thing in there. It was all kind of like balled up and stuff to get in there. So I'm going to show you what I got. I was so upset by this. I was like, oh my God, if this one's fake, that tells me that all the rest of them are going to be fake. And sure enough, I've got 7, check it out, 7 of these fake Labubus now I've got to deal with. So I have decided that after I get my money back from my debit card from the Visa thing, if they don't want them back, I'm just going to give them away. So again, if somebody wants one, we'll just give them away like that. I would never sell anybody a fake one. Period. No. So let me get this picture. I'm going to show you how it came to me. And we're like, oh my God, that's horrible. Was horrible. actually, we were on a trip, we went to Vegas, and I had ordered this thing right before we left. This one, I ordered it right before we left. I was so excited. Oh my God, I got one, right? And then after discovering how you really get them, that this other site was not real, I'm sitting there in Vegas going, oh God, I can't even cancel the thing. But I know it's going to be fake, right? So anyway, let me pull this picture up. It was just too funny. It's funny, but it's not funny because, people spend a lot of money on these kind of things, and the last thing they want is a damn fake one, all right? So here we go. Let me go find this ugly little thing for you. It's right here. Oops. Well, that's from Vegas. Okay. Oh, I need my little glasses, don't I? Let's see. Let me see. Oh, that's that. Over here. Oh my goodness, it was so hot here today. I could not believe it. I'm like, ooh, Lord, it felt like 105 is what it felt like, but it was only a 94. Okay, now look at this ugly. Okay, I'm gonna put this up here so you can see. I don't know if you can see this very well, but this might not work very well. Okay, this is not gonna work very well. I need to find a way to put it over there. But this ugly little green thing, he is very different. His cheeks are way too rosy. His teeth don't fit right. He's got a black line that goes all the way up on both sides. I mean, it's just ridiculous how pitiful he looks. And his ears are way too wide. I don't know if you can see how wide his ears are. See that right there? That's the telltale sign. And what else? Look at the back of him. Now, on the back of this one, look at the back of him. I don't know if you can kind of see this or not, but it's kind of hard to see because of that light. But it has a line right here because the head is made with two pieces instead of one piece. It's supposed to be one piece. And his butt is completely flat. They're not supposed to be flat like that. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And then the other ones, oh my gosh, when the other ones came, I'll show you how they came. It was just horrible. It's horrible. I was so upset because, I was like, oh my gosh, I got them at a lower price because it was like, if you bought 3, you got a discount. I was very excited about that. Well, yeah, you got 3 at a discount of the Lafufus, not the Labubus. So I really wish I could make this show because it's so bad. It's not funny, but it is funny, but it's so bad, how they actually came in the little bag. I could not believe it. I'm thinking to myself, I even reported this company to popmart.com because I don't know if they realize that their items are being, they know that there's a lot of counterfeits, but I don't think they realize that they're being sold on these sites on TikTok as being authentic, So, I don't know. I was just disgusted with the whole thing. I really was. Let's see if I can find it over here. Oh boy. Well, I don't know where it's at, but anyway, it was just this picture of all 3 of these things just laid out. It is frustrating though because you wait like 4 weeks or whatever to get it because it's coming from China, right? Then you get them and they're not even real. I did not get any box. Okay, I didn't get any box with any of them. They just come like all crammed together. I wish this light wouldn't show that like this. See how they are like right there? You can kind of see them. There was no box. They were just like this in that plastic bag. I was so disgusted with that. I was like, oh my God. My husband was like, well, what's the big deal? I'm like, well, what's the big deal? Is those are Lafufus, they're not Labubus. And he knows me. He knows I'm really, when I want to buy something, I want to make sure it's authentic. I don't really want the, Lafufu. But anyway, that's what the whole deal is. It is scamming at the worst. So when you go on TikTok, and then, Reddit. Okay, when you go out on Reddit, let me see. Oh, look at this one. It's cute. So this is mine right here. This is loyalty. I know it looks like love, but it's not. It's actually a little bit different. So they're all just too cute, right? I mean, and they're soft too. But you can see the difference. Look at his head. It's nice and round, He's got a plump little butt. He doesn't have a little flat butt. His little hands are flexible and movable, so you can put clothes on them that they actually fit right. So anyway, we did not buy any of the sit-down ones. We like the stand-up ones. Was it like the have a seat, the big into energy, and the monsters, right?
No, we just got bigger than energy.
Right, I'm just saying that's the ones that they had. But yeah, popart.com is kind of amazing. But I mean, all the little ears, look how close. All the ones I have at the house, the ears are like way over here, and this thing is over, and the little thing here is kind of over. They're just terrible, terrible, terrible. I wish I could get them to load up. This is so nice. It's so cute. So cute. But so anyway, and the other thing, see that. I like your display. It's so cute. I like his display. Look at his little display over there of his Labubus. Yes, that's my son's display of Labubus. But anyway, I think that's kind of funny and cute. Him and I are a lot alike. We like a lot of the same things. If one starts collecting it, the other one kind of goes over there and starts collecting it too, because we're just kind of like that. But anyway, you know what else, Trisha? I was going to tell you about. Oh, did you see where Kobe Ryan is sick? He was in the hospital. He had a little stroke. It was because he had meningitis. And you know, Kobe Ryan is Lori Bellow's son. You know, I know you know that because you watched that with us. But I was so shocked because he's so young. You know, but anyway, I felt bad for him. What else is going on? Just a little bit of things. I mean, we're just hanging out tonight, and I just wanted to come and talk about the Lafufus versus the Labubus and the whole crap and caboodle with these, and how you get treated when you try to buy one from popmart.com, and when you go over to a store that actually has them, you're not going to pay $27.99. You're actually going to pay anywhere from $50 to $75 to get an original, which we know that's sometimes you'll pay more for the convenience of something versus I'm never going to get it. I have to keep fighting on. It is fun for us to both enjoy, because we do enjoy it. We're like two peas in a pod, I guess. Look at that. What?
Your birth month is in Labubu, so I
Wow.
actually got up first for
All right, mine is September. Which one did I get?
September is
Zizzy. Okay, well, I need to get Zizzy. How about that? But anyway, they're so cute, little hands. They're so soft. I mean, like, this is really a soft plushie. Jack wanted me to give him one, but he would chew it all up, you know, so I'm not going to give him one. But anyway, so what else was I going to talk about? Oh, let's go ahead and talk about Lori Vallow for a minute. Yeah, you saw that post today about poor Kobe. Yeah, it's sad, isn't it? He's so young. I just hope I hope he's okay, and it's like a mild stroke, and he doesn't have any residual problems from it because he's so young. That's really sad, you know. But why I have you here, Trisha? Let's just go ahead and talk about Melanie Gibb. Now, did you know that she wrote a book, and it's called Something About Fire? And when I watched that lady Wordwise talk about this, she talked about her like, well, poor old Melanie Gibbs is just she's not the brightest stick in the or not the biggest broom in the closet, or whatever it is, or the brightest crown, whatever. She's just has a lot of like self-doubt. She's not very strong within, and she thinks that is why Melanie Gibb was able to be led so badly by Lori and what's his name over there, Chad. But that's really not true. But that is the persona that she puts out there, right? So I had planned on getting that book too, and I want to read that book too, because my other books came, and oh my God, Trishy, it is so bad. The grammar, the mistakes, the run-on sentences, the whole thing about Chad. Now, remember the trial when, oh no, it was the interview when Nate Eaton was asking her about who paid for all this stuff over in Hawaii. And she said, well, Chad did all that. And he said, with what? And she goes, what do you mean? He owns his own publishing company. Right. But we already all knew that he was only making about $30,000 a year. Tammy was the breadwinner in that thing. Poor Tammy, you know. And I really do believe, with my heart of hearts, that Tammy wrote all the children's books because they are different than the adult books, right? They're just different. And I just think, well, it's because she had the ability to actually write books properly. So anyway, that's another thing I want to talk about. So I don't know, Trishy, what do you think about you studying up and seeing if you can maybe on Wednesday or something, we can get Mamated up and we can all come on and I think maybe do a nighttime one instead of a daytime one, if that's okay with you. I know that a lot of times this interferes with some of the other people are on, but that's okay because, you know, maybe somebody wants to hear something fresh instead of Jack and Lily, Sebastian, you know, all of the same old thing. It's not that I'm not involved or interested in those, because I very much am interested in those. But when it's the same stories over and over, I mean, you're not learning anything new. It's still hard to enjoy. It's like you just go over just for something to listen to, and that's just really not fun. So I'm going to talk to Mom and it up about that. So I hope you can do that. Let me know if Wednesday's good for you, Tricia. And if you can do like maybe a 7:00 at night, you think so? Let me know about that. If that's not going to work, then we'll find a daytime thing to do or whatever. But it's really up to you two, because you two have to be able to coordinate it together. But anyway, that's just all. I was just going to talk about that for a minute. What else was I going to talk about? I don't know. lot of things are going on out there on the internet, you know. Just a minute. Oh, geez. It'll come to me, her name. I don't know. I can't. I'll have to come back to it later, but we'll talk about it. Oh, after work. Oh, great. Thank you, Trishy. After work, that's great. And I'll get with Mom, and we'll just. Actually, what we need to do is we need to get Mom and on the phone tomorrow night, and when we're all being our night owls and we can't sleep, and just go ahead and talk about it tomorrow night. You know, like 2:30 in the morning or whatever time we decide to talk to each other, which is so funny. It's so funny that we're all night owls like that. But sometimes I just can't fall asleep at night. There's too much going on in this crazy little mind of mine. I just can't. But yes, that'll be great. There's another thing. Okay, I don't know if you went back and watched any more of that Word Wise lady on her chapter 2 of the Visions of Glory, because it's really good. I mean, this lady's just a really good storyteller. I just enjoy listening to her. And you know, you can tell that she's read a lot of books, and she really. I always wondered though, you know, because there's this thing called copyright, and you haven't watched much of that today? Yeah, your hubby just got home from his San Diego. Oh wow, how'd he do? Did he get a lot of fish? Did he bring anything back? I wish I could learn to eat fish. I just don't like it. I mean, it's like it tastes like it smells to me, and that's why I just can't eat it. I just can't. San Diego. San Diego. Yeah. Same thing. It's okay. Did he bring anything back? You know, remember that time? Were you with us? Yeah, remember that time we went for deep sea fishing? We went out on that boat, and Ryan was with us. And we went out on this boat, and we're all catching these snappers and everything. Well, then all of a sudden, these little sand sharks or whatever they are, started coming up, and we were just trying to get those. It was the kids did not enjoy the deep sea fishing. My best friend went with us, and I mean, we only had a good time because we were together. But as far as actually really deep sea fishing, it just really is not my kind of fun, right? It's just not. But anyway, you know, I'm sure a lot of people do enjoy it. I'm glad he enjoyed his time. Lots of tuna. Oh yeah. Ooh, lots of tuna, huh? Sometimes I can eat tuna. Sometimes. I mean, I'm just not really a fish person. I'll eat shrimp and I'll eat lobster, but like just fish. No, I don't think I've ever had it cooked right. Is the problem. I really think that's it, because to me, it just always tastes like it smells. So I just don't think it was cooked right. I think that's what my problem is. Or it might come from, remember we were in school and they would make those nasty fish sticks for Fridays. You have those nasty fish sticks on your plate at lunch. If you didn't take your lunch, well then the choice was you're having the nasty fish sticks, or you're going to have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's the way it was. And so to me, I think that's what I relate to when I think about eating fish, is those nasty fish sticks. So that's my little story about that. But anyway, have you watched any of Primetime Buzz, Trishy, and her latest on Sebastian and the trafficking ring and the Millersville or wherever this other place was and all that mess? I don't know if you saw any of that, but it's not your thing either, but he loves it. Yeah. You know, I like to see our husbands go do something they like to do. You love sushi? You know, I just haven't. I can eat the one that's just the rice and the avocado, but if there's any fish or anything in it, I just can't eat it, you know? But maybe, again, I haven't found a place that actually makes it right or uses fresh ingredients. I don't know. I've just never really been able to do it yet. I just haven't been able to. But I just didn't know if you watched any of that on Sebastian yet or not. You know, listen, I don't know what to say. I'm not going to get off all into that, but it just worries me. It really does worry me. Yeah, you love it seared? I bet that does taste better. I bet it does. What worries me about all that, though, Trisha, you know, if you really go back and you listen to all this, it's like they sensationalize all this stuff that really, in my opinion, has nothing to do with what happened to this child. And I'm starting to see a lot of these thumbnails with this stuff posted all over it, just like Jack and Lily. There was one the other day, and I actually posted on there to stop it, that it was wrong, that they're just clickbaiting people, because it said that they were found unalive. And we all know that's not true, but it's some new channel that says, well, tell us what you think about it. So I did, but I'm like, I wish they would stop all that. I really do. I mean, it makes people not even want to care about these cases when you've got people over there doing all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's just lie after lie. It's sensationalism. It's clickbait. It's all of that stuff. I just can't stand it. I just can't stand it. So anyway, well, I won't keep it too much longer. We just want to talk about a little bit of Labubu versus Lafufu, and that you can actually buy them at a kiosk in a mall, and get a real one, which shocked me. But don't ever think you're going to buy a real one at a kiosk in a mall for $35, because it's not going to happen. Yeah, Mom and Dad, she doesn't like sushi either. Yeah, and it's great that we all get along so well, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, just anyway, that's the thing about Lafufus versus Labubus and all that mess. But I'm going home tomorrow from my son's house. So if we wanted to talk tomorrow night, we can. Or if we want to, whatever, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Anyway, so I'm so glad you came over and talked to us, Tricia. I really appreciate that. It's always fun. I just prefer to talk to my friends when I'm on here. We just prefer to talk to our friends. It's not really about the content. It's really about talking to one of my friends that I don't get to talk to all the time or see all the time, because y'all all live in different states and all that other stuff. Yeah. You saw that clickbait thumbnail. Thank you. Hey, Ann, how you doing, Ann? So glad to see you. Hey, Ann, we kind of talked about our little stuff already, but we're just hanging out talking. I'll show you what we got though. Ann, hang on a second. So what we did, Ann, see this little nasty looking thing here, this little boo-boo right here. This is an actual real Labubu, not a Lafufu, but a real one. See? Anyway, we managed to pick these up at a kiosk in a mall today, which was shocking. So, and we got some little clothes for them too. But because, most of the time when you see them someplace like that, they're fake. They're just fake. So anyway, that's what we're talking about. And then we're talking about the cases, Jackie, Lily, and Sebastian, all the nasty clickbait and the lies and the stuff they put out there just to grab your attention. And people are going to come over there and they're going to watch this. They're going to realize they wasted all this time to watch stuff that has really nothing to do with it and is not even real. So that's what we talked about today, Ann. Glad to see you over here. How you doing? You doing okay? I know you've had a hard time. Hope you're doing well today, Ann. Yeah, we do hope you're doing well. We know you've had a hard time with it. So anyway, I think after I go off of here, I'm going to go listen to Justin for a little while. I need to go do my mod job. I think I missed most of it last night. I don't remember watching much of it, but I kind of fell asleep in the middle. I was watching Lady Freedom, but then I fell asleep in the middle of it. I woke back up and I came back and she was almost over. I was like, I fell asleep, but because it was kind of late. But anyway. Oh, and another thing we're talking about is to catch you up a little bit. So you don't have to rewatch all this. Is Momming It Up and Trishy 818. We're all going to get together and we're going to do a live, probably Wednesday night after 7 p.m. And we're going to talk about Trishy did a deep dive on Julie Rowe, which is the other part of the Chad Daybell, Lori Daybell, Melanie Gibb, and all that mess. And so we're going to get Trishy to come up and tell us about her deep dive that she did and fill us in, because I've not had a chance to do that on Julie Rowe, because I've been over here focusing on Chad and Lori and their garbage, and reading Chad's books and all that. And God Almighty, I was telling Trishy, those books are so poorly written. And I do not believe that Chad Daybell wrote those children's books. I believe Tammy Daybell wrote those children's books because they are very well written. But no, the adult books, no way. No, he's not a writer. It's terrible. Lots of run-on sentences, lots of typos, just terrible. They're just terrible. But anyway, that's kind of what we were talking about, Ann. So I'm glad you came in and said hello, but we're not going to stay much longer because I'm going to go catch up. Oh, is he live? Yes. Justin is live right now, and that's why I thought we'd just keep this short and we can run over and watch him too. And then we'll talk to Mom and Trisha. We'll talk to Mom and It Up tomorrow. Just do our normal thing. But anyway, just want to say hi, say bye. Yeah. No, we went out today to sell some more of our son's stuff. Oh, and it just whooped you. Okay, I'm so sorry to hear that. I know it's hard when you start cleaning out closets and all that stuff, and you have to go through their things. That's really hard. I know it is. And I know this is still super fresh for you, but just know you're not alone. We're always here with you. And if you ever want to just come up and talk about it, you're more than welcome to. You know that, right? So, anyway, get some rest. Let's go enjoy Justin's live. We're going to clutch them pearls. See what he's up to. He always has pretty good content on Jack and Lily and the rest of them. And go over and watch Wordwise too, and you can start on chapter 2 of the Visions of Glory, because when we get back on that one, that we're going to start at chapter 2. So if you want to look ahead, that'd be great. Okay, Ann? Anyway, so glad to see y'all. Talk to y'all later. Have a good evening. Bye. Come on, Jack, say bye. Look at him. No, he's not even going to get up. He's just going to stay right there. Bye-bye, guys. See you tomorrow. She goes, bye, Ryan. Bye, Ann. Bye. Okay, let's start with it. It won't click.